Hey everybody, hola, la bella gringa, y also known as Feathers the Clown, y also known as the Butterfly, y also known as Emily Nyman. Go by a lot of names these days, guys. I'm a little bit crazy. But there's a reason for that, and it's okay. It's okay to be a little bit crazy. Look at this hair. God just gave me this. I was born with this hair. My mom prayed for me to have curls, and this is what I got. A clown wig. Yep. She gave birth to a clown. Look at this big old nose. She can't help it. And that's why I'm going to talk to you today about Big House Body Works and where it started from and where we are going and what is the ultimate goal. So, first off, where it started. I was in the prison yard with Heather Lavelle. Don't mind, I'm going to tame my fro while I talk. I was in the prison yard with settle in, it's story time. Don't think you're going anywhere. This is going to take a minute. I was in the prison yard with Heather Lavelle. We were working out, and it was just the two of us. Just her and I. She and I. Me and Heather. And it was just one of those days where we were just thoughtfully working out, communicating, talking while we were working out, just like kind of going through our emotions and stuff. And I says to her, hey Heather, you know what's really lacking in this prison world is like a social media for convicts to connect with convicts. Because we all like go through the same stuff and we all like have the same experiences and we all want to keep in touch with each other on the inside and the outside and like support each other. And those of us who are doing good, like that's actually a good thing to have that support. Because when you're inside jail and you're in touch with people who are outside doing well, it makes you want to do well inside of jail because you're like feeding off of their energy. I know that because I only made friends with, when I went to jail with my 12 to 30 year sentence, for some reason I was young, so most of my friends were like short-termers. They were in and out doing time on the installment plan. And they were young girls but I made also really, really close lifer friends, and they were more like family, like the longer termers. They were the ones who had like the wisdom, and like I clung to them because I wanted to know how to do time well. And so I said to Heather, I said, I want to start a thing called Big House Body Works, and I said the name. I was just like, Big House Body Works, I'm going to call it Big House Body Works, and it's going to be a bunch of inmates showing off about how great they're doing on the outside, and how much they're supporting their friends and family on the inside, and how much their communities are supporting them. And it's just going to be a big show-off thing, because the world needs to know that when people come out of jail, we are not our criminal record. It sucks, because every time we apply for a job, people's going to see our criminal record, and they're going to judge us on our criminal record. We have that hanging over our head for the rest of our lives. We need a network of support of like fellow inmates who are going through the same shit and can help each other and give each other pro tips. And so that's why I wanted to start Big House Body Works. And lo, I did. And it was a slow start. Out in Derry, it was a very slow start because I was like kind of trying to raise my teenage son. I came home like in the middle of his teenage years, and it was just, a lot of family dynamic stuff that I didn't see coming. And plus like working full time, having to support a household with Carly and planning for the wedding and everything. It was just her family out here, so there was traveling expenses. It was a lot. So we were dealing with all of that, and it was hard to keep in touch with our jail family. Even though we wanted to, and we were trying to, and we were doing our very best too, we slipped up, some emails. Like we would go, maybe weeks without emails because we were just so freaking busy. So now we've moved out to Mifflintown, and we're in like a place that we can put more time and energy into Big House Body Works. And the main goal for me, like this is always my dream. You know me, I make Carly do what I want to do, and she just lovingly loves me so much that she just does whatever I wish, and she goes along with it. God bless her. And thank God, because she's my anchor and she keeps me on the straight and narrow. If I did not have Carly, Big House Body Works would be like flying all over the place. It would be totally erratic and it would be crazy. Which you can imagine, because I'm totally erratic and crazy. But I don't steer the ship alone. I have her. She's in the background. She's keeping me sane and under control. So anyhow, now our goal is kind of like, we're in a new community where we got involved with this church, Trinity Lutheran. They were already involved with Dee Dee, Carly's aunt, who has cerebral palsy, She's 50 years old. She lives with us. Carly's grandparents, like Dee Dee lived with Carly's grandparents her entire life. And when Carly's grandparents passed away tragically last year, I mean, it was, the time, but it was still really sad, and like nobody knew what was going to happen with Dee Dee. So we brought Dee Dee into our house because, like, duh. And we've been just like living like the Golden Girls ever since. So we got involved with Trinity Lutheran, and they're the church that Dee Dee went to, and they love Dee Dee. They love us. We started bringing our niece Rella there. They love Rella. They're so good with her, and they're just an awesome, great bunch of Lutherans, and I'm so proud to be a part of their congregation. They've been so supportive of Big House Body Works and our mission and everything that we've been doing. And I offer my kata classes, the same workshops that I offered like inmates in jail, like the workouts, the kata classes, the music therapy, the just like talk, discussion, book studies, anything, Bible studies, all of that stuff. We do that with our church. We don't charge at all, and they're just good to us. We're great. We love our church so much, and it's been a great experience. So our goal now is to just get into prisons and start spreading the love there, because we feel like if we establish a Big House Body Works board in each prison that has representatives of inmates and staff that communicate with each other and coordinate what it is Big House Body Works is going to be doing inside of that prison, and it has to be something productive. So let's say, Big House Body Works in the prison wants to do something to show the community their changes and, just show themselves off in prison. So they send, crocheted items or reports, or they write down, hey, this is what I've been doing, and they send it out to us. And then we take it to the community and we show it and say, hey, this is what's going on inside prison. You know that? And if you want to get in touch with them when they get out, we'll hook you up. We also work with the workforce coordinator that works for the DOC, and what her job is to line inmates up that have done like trades, like the electrical trades, the plumbing trades, all the machine shop, all the stuff that we do, the Cosmo. She lines businesses up with inmates straight out of prison. So we work with her. I've gotten a couple of the machine shops I've worked at have contacted her and have had great success. So, and they've been super happy about it because we work hard. They don't, like, when they get me as an employee, or like Carly or any of us who worked like really hard for pennies under these master tradesmen that were just like, do this, do that, yeah, do all my dirty work, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, we ate that shit, and we soaked up all that knowledge, and now we're taking jobs left and right, and taking over shops, and taking over trades. So I'm totally making all those hookups. That's another thing that Big House Body Works is really about. And here's the big thing. Jesus is back. Like, it's happened. He's here. He snuck in like a thief in the night, and he is here currently as we speak. I know that because I talk to Jesus. I talk to him all the time. He talks to me. I talk to him. He rides with me. I roll with him. And you probably do too. You just don't know it. So if you need that spiritual guidance, girl, I am so into the meditation and stuff, like the connecting yourself with the mind-body universe. That is what Kata is all about. So if you want to get in touch with Christ, he's here. He's here. He's communicating with us. So I will get you in touch with him. So hit me up. That's the thing. And what I'm trying to do is, because in the Bible, Jesus talked about the great reversal, where the lowly rise up and they basically take whatever the rich and powerful have been making for themselves and share alike. And it's a great thing, because that's what happens. That is natural. That is life. That is what the universe is. And if you don't see that cycle by now, like, you're totally blind. So I'm revealing that as well also. And I'm reaching out to the Juggalo community, because I believe that clowns and convicts need to link up. We are the lowest of the low. Let's talk about it, Juggalos. You are the lowest of the low, just like we are. And we also are the strongest of the strong. So all of us need to team up and just kind of like have each other's backs. convicts and clowns. You know that juggalos have it bad in prison, dude. Like real bad. Like they go hard on juggalos in prison. It's not cool to be a juggalo and be in prison. Like not at all. Not these days. So convicts and clowns, link up. You gotta just bury the differences. And then the Catholics. The Catholic Church is the Church of Peter. So it is, Jesus established that church. Like that is happening. I know I am a lesbian and I will never be a Catholic in good standing according to the way things are now. But I have written and drafted letters to the Pope Leo and also Violent J of ICP. And I'm campaigning for a meeting between the three of us. Me, Violent J, and Pope Leo. Yeah, I know it sounds crazy, but like Catholics, clowns, and convicts, unite. That is the great reversal. That will flip the world on its butthole. Can you imagine a bunch of juggalos and convicts showing up in St. Peter's Square, invited by the Pope himself for a holy hour? And we all just sit there and pray the rosary and thank God and listen to the daily readings. And we all just celebrate in the fact that the kingdom has come. It's here. Hello. And the Catholic Church, they're all high and mighty and stuff, but like, get real. Like, they know that they don't have a leg to stand on. They're just as corrupt as the rest of the entire world. So let's get the good ones in the Catholic Church. Let's hope that this Pope is like a good one and he will unite this alliance. Clowns, convicts, Catholics, unite. That was the point of me making this entire video. I wanted to share that dream with you because I am sending out 2 letters today. One to Violent J and one to Pope Leo, and they're included together. And they're going out and we're rallying for this meeting. I've also sent like stuff to Violent J, to Psychopathic Records, and also to like the Catholic diocese and all the places about this meeting. I think this needs to happen and it's a great thing, and it could just like totally like, I'm right about this. Because, you know why I'm right about this? Because I talked to Jesus and he told me to do this. This is what he's calling me to do. He said, Emily, you have a great job as a machine shop programmer, CNC programmer, and you're like practically like just running this place and you're doing really great and you're making a lot of money and you could like live at the top of the tower. But I'm going to ask you to just put that in the back burner for now and put this prison ministry first, because I have an unlikely alliance I need you to seal. That's what God said to me, and that's why I'm doing this. So all my energy is going into this because God, Jesus, can't get him out of my head, can't get him out of my body, can't get him out of my soul, and I wouldn't even want to. So you're all going to have to deal with me. La bella gringa, la payasa, loca.